There's some football tonight too, huh? Somebody. We ready? Stand by. It's ready to go. You know, once you play the music, everything live. So you know, yeah. Yeah, yes. We back. We back once again, man. By the grace of God, man, we're back. It's the Man in D Mirror show, the talk show that matters. Um, man, it's been a rough one since the last show. I had some good people that was dear to me pass away. Uh, and you know that's part of life. We understand when we believers, you know, we understand that that's a good thing, not a bad thing. Yes, sir. But it's still kind of rough when you know you still miss the person. You don't miss the person, you know. You don't miss the people that's in your life. But we got hope that there's a better thing after this. So what we talking about today, today's topic, man, you know, I believe God is always in control. And he'll give us a topic, man, that fits, you know, where you at right now. You know, and on here, man in the mirror, we ain't no swamis, or we ain't no gurus, or we don't have no doctrine and all this stuff. All we do is share our experience. That maybe you can get some hope out of it. And we look in the mirror. We don't talk about some people and you should and all this. No, we talk about our own experience and our own path. You know that God is giving us. All we can do is give what's been given to us. If we ain't got it, how we gonna give it? But today, the topic, man, is we talking about proper skill set, and we're gonna dive into all that. But that's the topic, proper skill set. And I got my right hand man now. This is my new right hand man. Yeah, man, good man right here. You know, and he shows up, man. You know, they call him Mr. Thompson, but he shows up, and and that's what counts, man. In this process, is that we just show up, man. And usually it all works out when we show up and allow God to drive. That's right. You know, so my man Dirk is here, Mr. Dirk Thompson. How y'all doing? Yeah, we may have other guests come through, and we may not, right? We get the ball rolling. But we get the ball rolling. Yeah. And we had to play, you know, short men. You play short men because we got the number one man on our side. And that's right. You know, everybody don't get the vision. Everybody don't get the vision. No. You get a vision in you, and people on your team might not see the vision, you know? And that's the way the world is. That's how it is, man. But I'm gonna do what he charged me to do.
That's right.
He put man in the mirror as the vision for me, and I'm gonna do it until I die, until I leave.
The spirit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it until I leave. It's my lifestyle now. And all the other things that he charged me to do. But yeah, man, we was talking a little bit before the camera started rolling, and man, this is a hell of a topic here, because some of us, just like normal, like people out there, y'all listening, all you guys got a skill set in something. And if you was talking to two mechanics, I always use mechanic, my dad a mechanic, but I always use that because it's intriguing. You know, if you're talking to two mechanics, they can tell that you know something about what you're talking about. They can tell if you know or not. Two mechanics can tell. You come in there with a conversation,
yes, sir,
and they can tell what level of mechanic you are. Because everything in life, there's levels to it.
That's right. With the lingo.
Yeah, with the lingo. Yeah. They can tell. I mean, just like you was telling me about you was finishing the job on the way over here. Mm-hmm. What you do.
Yeah, that's work. You know, plumbing. It's one of my skill sets.
Yeah.
And you have to know plumbing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people can do plumbing, but you gotta know it. The fundamentals.
Yeah.
It's basics. It's codes.
Yeah.
Stuff to that.
It ain't just taking the
You got bootleggers, you know, check this out. You got the bootleggers,
yeah, the
jack legs,
yeah,
and then you got the mechanics.
Right. Yeah. You got the shade tree.
Yes, sir. And wannabes.
Yeah.
And some wannabes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Knowledge is power, man.
Oh.
Once you get into the master, you gotta master that.
Well, you talking about yourself, right? So we just man the mirror. Yeah.
You know, with any skill set.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to master it. Just like being
anything.
Yeah,
it don't matter what it is.
But most works, you know, in the work. You want to be a talker?
Yeah.
You know, a manipulator? You gotta be a master at it. Because if you ain't good with it, they gonna pull you up.
That's right.
You know, right in your tracks.
That's right.
Don't be a fake, phony, and a fraud for the moment. So a lot of stuff like that, man, gotta master it. My skill set feed me.
Right.
I go out here every day performing.
Right.
You know, with my skills. And shoot, man, my God bless me. He blessed me with 3 skills.
Right.
3 trades under my belt.
Right.
I've been to school for, you know, took up courses, you know, to know what I'm doing.
That's right.
So I just don't want to be a freelancer.
That's right.
Yeah. I want to be the operator. Be that wheel. Get the job done.
So that's the first thing right there is what's your willingness?
Yeah. Because
willingness is not only just to do the job, but willingness is to take whatever come along with learning how to do it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, we getting past because first of all, I gotta be willing to be trained.
There you go.
First of all, I gotta be willing because you say you're a plumber.
Yeah.
Did you just all of a sudden say, well, you know, I want to be a plumber?
No, I was trained.
Okay, let's get this.
Yeah, right. I was trained, taught.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So my dad was a boiler engineer. Uncles, all of them did plumbing.
Right.
So
right.
I followed the footsteps. I was taught it, so I ran with it, learned it, ground up.
Right.
You're going to have to listen to learn.
That's right. That's right.
Took a lot of listening too, and bucking.
That's right.
I thought I knew it, but every time I thought I knew it, I learned something else.
Yeah. Every time you thought you knew, you thought you had.
And it's a process.
Yeah.
You know, it's a process to this. The skill sets.
The skill sets.
It's a process.
It don't happen overnight.
It doesn't happen overnight. You know, you want to learn how to drive a car. You got to get behind the wheel. For instructor going to tell you, put your foot on the brake.
That's right.
You know, then you got what? Put the car in gear. Let your foot off the brake. Put it on the gas. I guess they tell you 2 hands on the steering wheel. I ain't been to driving school in 50 years.
Right.
But it's a process. You have to be taught. Go to school to learn.
That's right.
Everything has a process.
Everything. Not just one thing, everything is a process. And then I'm doing something right now and doing this because I learned the skill set of it. Stay focused. Even if you're doing more than one thing. It's a skill set to everything in life, man. And we wonder why something don't work consistently. Like we can tape up something and Jimmy, like you was talking about that bootleg.
Yeah.
We can bootleg stuff and it work for a little while.
Rig it.
Yeah, that's what they used to call it, rigging it. Yeah, and it worked for a little while. And then all of a sudden it break down.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like you go to what you call that, Lowe's, or not Lowe's, but IKEA. If you go to IKEA store, if you go to IKEA, if you know anything about IKEA, everything in IKEA, most of the time you got to put together, right? But if
directions,
it's directions.
Directions.
Yeah, and if I take a shortcut and then I finish it up and it look good, and I left some screws out.
Yeah. Then it's gonna collapse
sooner or later. Like you said, it's a process.
Right.
Sooner it might stay sturdy for a minute, but with the wear and tear, with using it, right? So one day I want to move it, and the whole dresser fall to pieces.
Because those 4 screws you didn't put in it.
They meant something.
Yeah.
You needed
it was there
those
for a purpose.
Yeah, they was there for a purpose.
Right.
It wouldn't, and we'll say stuff like this. I got some extra screws. I guess they put some extra screws in. But we ain't look at the blueprint.
Right.
And we ain't follow the directions. And that's what we talking about, man. We giving y'all something. And me and this guy right here, we have experienced what we talking about. So I know him, he know me, and we know from coming. Yeah, I know that, man. That we have been through not doing it right before, and then we learned the skill set of how to do it right and live life productively.
And once you learn the fundamentals of doing something right, it's like baking a cake.
Yeah.
You know your work. You going in there. Now you could teach somebody.
Now,
here comes the skill set. You sharing and you teaching somebody else how to perform at doing that work, that task.
Yeah. That's
most of us don't even have to talk. If you could pay attention, because I'm one of them.
Yeah.
If I see you doing it, that's how you do that.
Yeah.
That's the tool.
Well, we see, because there's many ways you can learn it.
Yeah.
But like everybody, like, you hear everybody learn different.
But the fundamentals of doing something, basically the same. The basics.
The same.
Stick to the basics. That's what we say. Stick to the basics.
Stick to the basics. I mean, like, everything has a foundation. Everything in life. I don't care, even, no matter what it is, it has a foundation. But laying the foundation properly is a skill set too.
That's right.
Laying a foundation with a relationship.
It's rules.
Yeah.
Codes and rules to doing it right.
For everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have to necessarily do it the way I did it, how I got it done, but I use the same principle.
Process.
Yeah. Same process.
Went through the same material. What it takes to get it done. If I want to bake a cake, I gotta go get a cake pan, follow the directions on the box.
Yeah.
And
I can make them,
and make a cake.
but I got to follow directions.
There you go.
Like I ain't never baked a cake.
How about
You know
that?
what I'm saying?
How about that?
But if I want to bake a cake, I know the mechanics of it.
Okay.
You follow that directions. You know what I'm saying? So man, I dedicate this show, man, to one of my buddies, man. He just passed, man.
Condolence.
Yeah, Priscilla Vini, man. And man, good guy, man. Good guy. And while I'm saying that, I get a shout out today, man. Me and my wife stopped by Maryland. I'm not sure what area that is, but it's Go To Burger. We went over there, man. The dude Hawk, the dude that run the joint, and he made the burger from scratch. See what you talking about? Yeah. That's one of my specialties, making good burgers from scratch, right? So I looked at them
and tell them the name of it.
Go To Burger.
Yeah, Go To
Burger. My man Hawk out there, man. Good guy. Let me see. I might got it right here. Yep. Yeah, I do. I told him I was gonna shout him out. So and that's another thing. Keep your word. Yeah, it's Go To Burger. My man Hawk is out there on 3520 Chain Highway, Bowie, Maryland. And you can call out there and get an order at 240-941-4421. That's Go To Burger.
Go To Burger.
Check out some of this stuff. You might want to go out there. And they making the food fresh. I seen it. Made the burger fresh.
From scratch.
From scratch, like grandma used to make. And that's another skill set. Because when you do something, you're supposed to put your heart in it. That's what they told me. But don't do it at all. And then Chuck said, what Chuck said, whatever you do,
do it well.
Big and small,
do it well at all.
Or don't do it at all. That was real talk.
How about him?
And shout out to Chuck Brown, man. Godfather Go-Go, man. So man, we got to encourage one another. That's another skill set, man. A skill set is supporting one another and recognize the people that support you. Because even the people who support you, they don't have to support you.
That's right.
They don't have to.
A lot of them, man, you got to be open-minded to the network.
Yeah.
So you can't get nowhere standing still.
No.
You got a network.
They said dogs don't bark at parked car. That's why when you on the right track, yeah. Dog don't bark at parked cars. Yeah. So when you're on the right track, man, you're moving, you're doing something, and you're doing the right way. That's when you know you're doing something the right way because you get the favorable outcome. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You get a favorable outcome when you do it right. You put that dressing together right at what you call, you can pick that joint up and move it, stay together.
Mm-hmm. And then you're gonna like it. Because you're gonna like what you did. Man, I did this.
Yeah.
You know. And following up. You can let somebody know, man, I put this together. Well, I'm gonna get one and you put mine together. I hear a lot of guys tell me I can hang a TV. It's a skill to hang the TV.
Yeah, it is.
On the wall.
Yes.
Skill sets.
Yeah. It's a skill set, man.
Fundamentals.
Yep. And you gotta have them, man. And we can talk about that for days, but it applies to all areas of your life. And we're gonna dive into certain areas where here's a skill set that need to be applied to. You talking about relationships. The skill set to successful relationship. Yes, you know, we talking about the relationship with first of all, I like to talk about the relationship with God.
That's the main one.
Yeah. I gotta have a healthy relationship with God.
Healthy, open relationship.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, healthy, open relationship with God.
With some faithfulness, obedience, to stick to his will.
Yeah.
Yeah, faithful, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, with the faith is number one.
yeah, yeah. Hey, look, tell my man keep it down. So it's a skill set to doing this.
Yeah.
And we gonna get people without the skill set. It's a skill set to this stuff, man.
But they got to come around and know.
But you gotta
That's
be
how it
around.
go.
You gotta be around those who have the skill set.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm glad
Be
you said
led,
that.
be taught.
Yeah, be
You
teachable.
know?
And one of the main things is humility.
Mm.
Humility is the main ingredient to being teachable, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, this is a good thing that we at Man in the Mirror, we keep it organic.
Wow.
We keep it organic. That's another skill set, being able to not take it
But
personal.
you said the ingredients.
The ingredients, man. You was talking about the cake.
Yeah.
You go make a cake
Ingredients.
and then you taste it and you say, man, it's this cake always it's missing something.
ain't right. Yeah, something not right.
I left out the I left out the banana. I left out something
Yeah.
because I thought I can do it my way.
The egg.
I left out something. It don't taste like grandma.
How about
And a lot of times they don't understand that because they don't want to understand. You know, we used to say, you know, a person don't know because they don't know because they don't want to know.
Mm.
Yeah, they don't want to know, man. And humility, if you don't get humble, it don't work. Nothing in life.
right?
Because you ain't gonna be teachable. Hey, come on in, sir.
Okay, how you doing?
We online. We live. We on the air. We got another guest getting ready to come in, y'all. He might not be skilled in this, but he's skilled in other areas, and we're gonna dive into the areas he's
Get right
skilled in.
into that.
Yeah. Because we all skilled in some area.
That's right.
And look, I don't mind learning what you have mastered or have a good, you know, a good rapport with.
Be teachable.
Yeah, we be teachable.
You know, we have to remain teachable.
Yeah. So come on in, Horse Wins. We on the air, man. That means it's live. This ain't no recording. So everything you do is live. It ain't no recording, man.
Look, it's not memorized.
No, but listen, they looking at you right now. In every country, they looking at you right now at now time. Yeah.
It's not memorized.
It's not memorized.
It's
It's live, baby. This is my homie, man.
It's live.
Horse Wins, man. Good man, right? From Alexandria. But we talking about the topic today is proper skill set.
Mhm.
And I asked Horse to be one of the panel members today because he has a particular proper skill set. Now watch this. You know, man, how old you think Horse is?
40s.
My 40s.
Yeah, 40.
Yeah, I like that number because actually I just turned 74 on October 9th.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
my brother.
and you thought it was 47.
And I said that out of humor.
Yeah,
I knew you was an old man.
you know,
I
hey,
just
look,
said
old
it out of
school.
humor.
Old school.
But the piece
That's
is
love.
he in good shape,
Yes, sir.
top flight shape because
Right.
his skill set. Tell him Horse, what you do.
Actually, I'm a certified master fitness instructor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have
Right
been
on.
for 18 years.
Yeah.
In various
Okay.
states. Yeah.
And he's good at what he do. Cause I know some people personally that I grew up with that he done trained. And look, and they younger, way younger than him. They couldn't keep going. They
Now look, I
they,
can
they
do
had no
something too.
endurance.
Hey, you know, I don't even look mine,
Yeah.
but I could use some fitness.
Of
Hey,
course,
some
yes.
working out.
He get on
Keep
me
my-
today. He get on me
Yeah,
today.
So,
man, to
I
keep
was
my
all
health
over.
up.
Exactly.
And I went to the doctor today, right? And I had lost like 38 pounds or something like that.
Okay.
But here's the hit. It's more to it than just losing the weight.
Right.
So, because Horse, by what he do, right? And I'm listening to him because I know he know his skill set, right? He said, man, well, now you need to tune it out.
Tone.
Yeah, tone. Yeah, that's a whole nother.
Yeah.
And then
You
just
have lost weight too.
yeah, and just how about endurance?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Inner health.
Now, see, the reason why I know these things because I used to box.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So I know, and it ain't no good knowing something and not doing
that's right.
Exactly.
Because
it.
how you going to stay good at it or keep your title if you don't work out?
Yeah. But here's the hit.
And it's a whole
Proper
lot.
way. See, I need somebody like Horace to train me in that, right? Because I wasn't successful in the boxing because I wasn't teachable.
Right.
My uncle was the trainer,
Yeah.
and he used to come and give me like I'm 14, 15 years old.
Mhm.
He used to come and give me like 4 in the morning and said, "Let's go run. You need road work
Mhm.
because you're going to fight next week. You need to make sure your road work is tightening up before."
How you
So
feel about the road work?
Man, I told that nigga, I said, "Man, go ahead, man," because my lifestyle didn't allow me to be at my maximum, to perform at my maximum in that area, right?
In other words, were you burning the candle, so to speak?
Oh
Was
yeah,
it really,
yeah. I was young.
A negative thing and a positive thing.
Yeah. I was young. I was hanging out with the go-go's and sleeping with all the girls and stuff that they told me not to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So that's why we talking about skill set. First thing in skill set is humility.
Yeah.
See, when I go let Horace train me, I need to shut up and let him train me.
That's right. And follow the direction.
Just follow the directions.
Yeah.
Because look, 74, right? And you see the results. So gotta know what you're doing.
Two, it's not just losing the weight, it's the health.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you can look good, be buffed, and
still
all
not
that,
be
or
good.
be fast and quick, but you got bronchitis or something.
Yeah.
Your health have to be improved.
Let me say this too. What's most important is develop a relationship with your primary doctor and see your doctor. Sometimes I see my doctor 5-6 times a year.
Okay.
And it's important because, like you said, the outside paints another picture. But what's really going on in the inside? Have your blood work, have your tests done, right?
I did that today.
Yeah. So that's important. A lot of brothers won't go to the doctor.
And my wife
and sisters.
My wife told me about that.
And that's fear.
So I go there.
We fear the unknown.
I don't want to go.
Right. I wonder if something really is wrong with me.
Yeah, like it's gonna go away if you don't check it out.
Right.
Yeah.
No, just ignore it. I know it ain't going away, but I'm gonna ignore it.
As a kid, I would say this, man, because I'm transparent. As a kid, man, I used to sleep with. I was scared because I was the only kid my mom had for a while. Right? I used to sleep with the cover over my head. Because if they don't see me, I don't think they ain't not there. It's the book man. If he not there, I don't see him.
Okay.
And that's another thing that would keep us stunted in practicing these proper principles in whatever area. We talking about any area in your life. One of the main deterrents and the main barriers is fear.
That's right. The unknown fear.
That's what I would say. Fear of the unknown.
Unknown fear.
Now you can have healthy fear.
Oh yeah.
It's a healthy fear.
We got all degrees of fear.
Yeah. But that paralyzing fear, that's not the good.
No.
Yeah.
And just like having a skill set, I don't think I'm cut out to be, electrician.
Okay,
most of them climb ladders.
Do you want to be an electrician?
Yeah, I want to be an electrician.
If you want to be an electrician, then then that would be. Yeah.
But I done heard, man, electricity will kill you. You touch electric will kill you. Shoot. A teaspoon of water kill you.
Yeah. In that field,
go down the wrong pipe.
That's why you have to. Anything will kill you if you don't know what you're doing.
You walk out the front. There you go.
And that's what we're talking about. See now, and then it's an art. We're talking about a proper skill set. It's an art to understanding. Because like you might be listening to this right now, and you might think we're talking about fitness. You might think we're talking about being an electrician. You might think we're talking about being a mechanic. We ain't talking about none of that. Those just metaphors.
Right.
So we talk about some principles. that's gonna get you to a productive lifestyle.
Mhm.
Whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
these principles is involved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's proper preparation before you start working out, ain't it?
And principles designed to make you move in steps.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only way you're gonna raise the bar in your life is you follow the principles
Mhm.
of anything. You gotta know the principles to walk.
Yeah.
They tell you to put your foot out.
Yeah, one
step.
step.
One foot in front of the other. You know?
And before you got here, Horace, I always tell the viewers that we ain't no swamis. We ain't trying to be no teacher to you, doctors or
lawyers.
What we do, we share our experience.
Yeah.
Now, if you get something out of it, that's the blessing.
Right.
But we're gonna share our experience here, and man, in America, we're gonna take a look at ourselves.
Yeah.
That's what I can share about when I fall short in that area. And now I want to get better. It takes action. It ain't taking about me and him was talking this morning.
Take action.
It take action, man.
Let me put a spin on what you said.
Okay.
You know, we are here, in fact, to share our experience. But in addition to that, of course, we're going to jump in the therapeutic community and say we are here to share our experience, strength, and hope.
Yeah, but we share our experience.
Strength.
You can get some strength from it,
That's right.
and then maybe you get some hope from it.
That's right.
Yeah.
But see, like, so we won't be in a box. That's why I didn't say it that way.
Mhm.
So we won't be in a box because we just sharing our experience. Now, whatever you do with it from there, because we ain't in the therapeutic community, we in man in the mirror. So
Yeah.
it's a different. That's what I'm saying. It's a different skill set here.
Right.
It's like a different skill set, but the same principles.
There you go.
Like it's the same principle because when we share it, he said, "Hold on, I want you to identify with me." I said, "Hold up, man,
I can relate.
I can relate to that."
Yeah.
Yeah, without me telling you.
How about that?
Because
Yeah,
that's all
without
we
me
do. We
saying.
share our experience.
Yeah.
And then somebody say, you know what, me too. That's how the Me Too movement started. One lady shared her experience.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the other lady said, you know what? She didn't say nothing about y'all should do this and y'all should do that. She shared her experience with being attacked. And another lady came out and said, you know what? I was scared to share.
Mhm.
Me too.
For real.
And that's what we sharing. We sharing it and hopefully you can get the Me Too.
That's right. That's the hope.
That's the hope.
You know, knowing, wow, they done been through this just to learn how to do something. You have to be taught.
Yeah, everything.
You know,
Like
the fundamentals.
I remember, man, you talk about being therapeutic. Like I work in the field.
Yeah.
So but in the beginning, I didn't know how to run a group properly.
Mhm.
I thought I did.
Mhm.
I seen people do it,
Mhm.
but I didn't have the skill set at first.
Yeah.
How to properly deliver a message of hope
Mhm.
and make it therapeutic, not just where I'm dealing with this substance. I'm dealing with the whole person now.
Mhm.
Right.
This ain't just about no substance.
Personalities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about now I'm learning skill set of man. If you don't get this right, that ain't gonna work.
You know, and they'll go hand in hand too, because I do know that he's into the field of recovery, assisting people that are suffering with substance abuse disorders and mental health challenges. In addition, I am also a certified peer recovery specialist. I facilitate groups
Okay.
Yeah,
and
Right
assisting
on.
people that's dealing with mental health challenges and substance abuse disorders, right?
Mhm.
So I just want to say, and a lot of times that I've been running those groups, it was a learning process for me too.
Oh, it's always
But we have it because we lived it.
yeah.
You know,
How
we went to
about
school, and I have
Yeah.
the book knowledge as well because
Yeah.
I had to go to school to get my
Okay.
certification to be able to facilitate groups. But I have all the necessary experience.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if you, I don't know what you've done, but I know what we've done, right?
Right.
And we've lived it. Not only we have the book knowledge, and that's what separates us from a lot of people that haven't lived it but have the book knowledge.
Right.
But
So
then
you got the best experience.
yeah,
Because you
the
live.
best experience.
See?
Look, like
You
I
got
tell
the- you
I
got
tell
the-
my clients, right? That may be the best teacher, but it's not the only teacher.
That's right.
Because
Boom.
that lady come in here and she went to Harvard and she knows about psychology, right? You can get something out of that too. She don't know nothing about no substance. She ain't never drank, but she know the fundamental.
We all walk around with a degree of bipolar. My opinion, in society, we all across America,
Yeah,
we walking around with a degree of bipolar.
you know, I like
that we need some help
this is
with.
my buddy right here, right? Me and him, we talk a lot, right?
Yeah.
You know, we don't
We
reveal.
get help.
Yeah,
We help
we
each
help one another,
Yeah.
right? And we don't reveal if everybody had that walk and that. You know what I'm saying? That's another skill set. You know,
Yeah.
You know what? You know, you hit on a hell of a topic too, right? Mental health.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
you gotta have a proper skill set. You know, we dealing with mental health. That's a whole nother skill set.
It's a skill set.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
right.
like the mental health is the cause of the continuous using.
So
know-
how
you know what
gonna
they call-
balance it.
Yeah, you know
You
what
know
they
what
call
I'm
what they call substance abuse disorder now.
Mhm.
They call it a chronic brain disease. A chronic brain disease.
let me put my take on it, right?
Okay.
The spinoff from mental health is associated with being dual diagnosis and co-occurrent, which only simply means as a direct result to your long-term usage of drugs, it goes into mental health.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
You with me?
yeah,
You with me?
that's induced mental health, right?
Yeah.
That's substance abuse induced mental health. What you talking about, right?
Yeah.
But then you got mental health dealing with a lot of trauma before you even touch the substance.
Exactly.
Before you even touch the substance.
The beginning.
Mhm.
I told you when I put them covers on my head,
Yeah.
I ain't touching no drugs.
Yeah. The beginning.
I was 7. I was 7. And look, he grew up with my mom, right? We used to live in a place called Campbell Valley. It had a creek. I'm 7 now. A creek in the back of our house. Nice creek. Back then, nature was nice. So we had a real creek back there with the water flowing and everything, right? I'm talking you can see white water rafting. You can damn near raft on the joint, right? Am I right?
like Rock Creek Park.
Yeah. And look, so me and my man, then we want to go catch the crayfish. The crawfish was in there. But to catch the crawfish, you had to get out there on the water. You can't get them from. They're not coming to the.
Mhm. Sure.
It's too. It ain't no room for them. They get stuck. So you gotta get out there, right? And the rocks were very slippery.
Mhm.
So every time I would go out there, I'd either fall in the water or just the creek water smell to get on you. But most of the time, my foot or something would fall in the water. Sometimes I feel flat in the water.
Mhm.
So my mother said, "Look, don't go back out to that creek. Don't go." Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I try to find other ways to go to the creek without
Without
her
getting
knowing.
wet.
Mhm.
He still, every time I went to the creek, she knew
Yeah.
and she whooped me.
Mhm.
She kept her word. She was consistent. But I was still trying to find a way to go to the creek. So one day, I really thought I had. This is when I stopped going to the creek. I went down to my man's house down the street, right? And I got them to. They had a wash machine. They was doing better than a lot of people.
Okay.
But you gotta hang. They had no dry, so you gotta hang it out on the line, right? So I hung clothes, put his clothes on. So I stayed down until my clothes kind of dried, right? So I ain't leave there until about nighttime. I got up to the house. I'm fresh now. I took a shower, everything down his house.
Close dry.
And clothes dry, everything. It was summertime. And so she said, "You been to that creek, ain't you?" I said, "Nah." She knew when I was lying.
Mhm.
See, the skill set to everything.
Hey, mama.
She knew when I was lying.
You
Mama.
can't put nothing past
I had
mama.
telltale signs I didn't know I had. I thought it was a good lie. But I had telltale signs, you know,
That you was at the creek.
that I was at the creek.
You can't get put nothing
You
past
probably
mama.
had some crayfish too.
You probably smelling like it too.
You try to keep the crayfish in the back.
Yeah.
Take them in your house and everything. But I'm just the point I'm making is that everything in life is a skill set to it. And if you try to take shortcuts or do it the wrong way,
You're gonna jackpot.
it's gonna,
You're gonna crash.
you're gonna crash, man.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. Now we got experience with that we can talk about. We all done crashed before in some kind of way.
Oh yeah.
Plenty times. I grew up crashing.
Yeah,
That's why I'm sitting on this podcast.
definitely.
I'm crashing so much. I done ran into you. I got directions now.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what part of town you say?
I'm in Maryland.
You in Maryland?
Yeah.
Okay.
Out the city,
what
Northeast.
time you come out of?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I come out of Northeast
Okay.
over here.
Yeah.
T Street by McKinnon.
And see,
No, it's-
before you came in, this is a panel of imperfections,
Yeah.
but learn some skill set. So we got, like you said, some direction and some structure.
Mhm.
That word right there, structure.
Structure.
Used to be a bad word for us.
Right.
Oh yeah, one time.
Yeah, but the structure it keeps you to maintain, because we was talking earlier about IKEA, like the one down the street.
Mhm.
Everything you had to put together,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it won't maintain if you don't put it together right.
But you have to follow the directions too
Trial
to
directions.
do it right. Put it together right.
Yeah. So now we sitting up here with Transform Lives.
Mhm.
How about
I can
that?
tell you it's like Transform too. I can
How
tell you
about
that
that?
part about it.
Yeah.
And with
I'm
Transform
part
Lives.
of the we. I'm part of the we.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about that?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
So we
Mhm.
yeah, we have transformed lives because we basically did the same foundational work.
Right.
It may been done a little different, like we talking about these metaphors we talking about. They're all different metaphors, but the mechanics and the bases are the same.
Same.
Mhm.
The directions, all that the same.
Yeah, because when I go train with him, I already know there's gonna be certain ways to do it. I ain't going into I know what I'm doing. I got to jump on the weight. So nah, it's certain ways to do it.
Mhm.
I tell you this, we talked about boxing. And we talked about the creep. All of it's painful when you don't do it right.
That's right.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, even your training, because we talking about training. I remember hitting the heavy bag for the first time. Whole all this bloody.
Mhm.
Right? Wrist hurt. I would have hit the bag right.
Wasn't hitting it right. Wasn't balding up, turning.
Nah,
It was all that.
it was a technique to it,
A skill set.
a
too.
skill set to it.
Yeah.
And see,
that's-
I'm gonna tell you some of the most insane thing is going into something saying and you ain't never did it on a consistent basis.
Mhm.
That's going to work every day. You get up, really, you need to stretch. You can't just come out here
I stretch every
and think
morning.
you're going, that's right, and
Yes.
take off on your day and you ain't stretched.
Well,
And you go, that's right, there you go,
Mhm.
at this age.
Yeah,
And
it's a different
You gonna
skill set for
pick up-
different.
you're going to pick something up, pick up your grocery bag or anything,
Mhm.
and it's going, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
why that happened?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
'cause you didn't
speaking of which, too, I didn't tell you this either, but I hope this attracts you. I do a boxing drill too, because my first job out of personal training
Okay.
school 18 years ago was with LA Boxing. So,
Okay,
and I have all my gloves and pads and everything. So
okay,
it's time to rock.
okay.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna get with
But
him.
that's good.
We get him over there
because-
too. We gotta get him over there.
Hey,
Yeah.
man, I'm open. I'm
Yeah.
open.
Seriously.
I'm open to do it.
Yeah.
So in all this, man,
I got rotator
I'm-
cuff
I'm-
problem.
I'm gonna tell you another skill set is learn how to deal with people.
Oh, yeah.
But how about yourself first?
Yeah,
You gotta learn to deal with self first.
How about yourself?
Yeah.
That man in the mirror.
You
Huh?
got to deal with
Yeah,
him.
we just
first.
start there. See, 'cause we
Yeah.
talking about the proper skill set,
That's
but
right.
let's start there. See, I just said that because I know you guys that deal with yourself.
Yeah.
But that for the viewers, that's the first. First of all, I say God. Having a relationship with God
Yeah.
itself, that's one and the same.
That's the first process.
Yeah, one and the
that's the
same.
first
It's,
one.
it's like heads and tails on the same coin.
Yeah.
Because
Come
you gotta have a relationship with God and yourself simultaneously.
Let's go back to people too and dealing with people, right? That's a good topic to bring on the floor because, say, for instance, most of my life, when I've had trouble dealing with people, it was on me because of
Come on.
my expectations.
Come on, man. Come on,
You
man.
with me?
Yeah.
And see,
Yeah, that's right.
That's one of my I would
Character,
say
character.
character
Characters.
defects.
Yeah.
Character defects. Right.
That slash downfall. You know,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I hear you.
Real talk. You know, because and some of the therapists I've talked to regarding, me and being associated with having expectations for other people,
Wow.
that could have very well came from uh, being a drug dealer. And I say that because you always feel that you are in control, and there is a high volume of people that you are in control of because of the product.
There you go.
Okay. So I have to learn that and still work on that today, that I have to let people be people.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what to do, when to do it, how to do it,
Because you're not in control no more.
No,
See,
no,
this-
I ain't running out my
And people don't change people. God changed people.
Yeah, So yeah, that's been one of my major
There's some habits too. And I ain't gonna talk about being
Oh, yeah, you ain't did that yet.
being dysfunctional,
Go ahead, keep talking.
being dysfunctional because of drugs, be dysfunctional because of habits.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Shoot. I grew up breaking in boxcars on the train tracks.
My
whole neighborhood. Yeah, man, that was our MO. My neighbor, I grew up on a turnaround yard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where the trains come in the city,
Mhm.
turn around,
Yeah.
down there on
Okay,
Eckington Place.
because a lot of
So
different
this,
things came in those boxing.
a whole lot of stuff coming. Everything you probably have in your house
Yeah,
coming on them
yeah.
They
trains.
was on there?
On them trains.
I used to see them. I never thought nothing was on
Yes.
there.
But I was taught this.
Somebody told you that. That
That's
they was on
right.
there.
The circus park down there.
Mhm.
When the Ringling Brothers come in town,
They on the bus stop.
they down there on. Yeah, they come in on the
bus.
train.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
I
train
remember that,
come in.
yeah.
And they park down there.
All kinds
On
of
the
stuff. Man.
Eckington
Money,
Place.
everything.
Man, you get to see everything you probably have in your house in the store.
Mhm. That's how
On
it
them
comes
trains.
in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
New car carriers.
Yeah.
So, but see, that was something I learned, some behaviors
Mhm.
before Addict Man showed up.
Mhm. I
Called the
understand.
devil Addict Man
understand.
before I start
I understand.
using.
Mhm, I understand. Mhm.
And my behaviors took me to a plateau where I really ain't even like me.
Oh yeah.
But see, I had to project the image to let you know, Slim, I'm all right.
Things all right.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good.
Good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can handle it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the plateau doing the following directions was totally out left field.
Yeah.
So now I'm crashing. I'm crashing out.
Crashing out.
Everything happening to me, getting caught,
Yeah.
Pern stuff. I ain't buy you that.
Yeah.
My
Mm-hmm.
father,
Mm-hmm.
I like taking bicycles.
One of them, huh?
Bicycles.
My bike missing,
Get
I
that
know.
bike out my yard.
And look, we're
Get
gonna
that
touch.
bike out my
We're
yard.
gonna touch on that because we're doing this for people listening also, and we get
Yes, sir.
and it's therapy for us.
Let me say this: you want to give the people opportunity to call in.
That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah. So
That's
let's
right.
So
make
I'll
the
make an announcement.
Okay.
People who call in, I'm on it, man. This is a skill set. I mean,
Okay. Do that thing then.
so look, if you want to call in and add to the conversation,
More welcome.
you're more welcome to. Cause we more the merrier. Call in now at 202-200-3848. That's 202-200-3848. And we'll take your call and tell us what you're thinking about or what you're getting out of it or whatever you want to talk about. But the topic tonight is proper skill set. So this is on Man and D Mirror Show, the talk show that matters, y'all. So we got these two scrappy young gentlemen over here.
Yes, sir.
My man, Mr. Thompson and Mr. Williams. So that's a skill set right there.
How about that?
Being
The
respectful.
motivation.
Being respectful.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's a skill set, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
Respect.
And I'm glad what he said, talking about expectations, right? You know, a skill set that we learn, and I know all of us learned this, and we still learning, is to lower our expectations and raise our acceptance.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
Yes, sir.
yeah. Drop that again.
So we have to lower our expectations and raise our
Raise.
acceptance.
Mm.
And I'm gonna tell you something.
like
We
that
talked about
piece.
starting with self, man. We even got to let ourselves off the hook sometimes.
I know.
That's right.
Cause we think we
Mhm.
we not perfect. Now that's not an excuse either.
There you go.
That's not an excuse.
Come
But
on.
but when I'm striving to do right, and I know my heart in the right place, and I'm striving to do right, I had to learn these skill sets so I can, at least be consistent,
Mhm.
right? I want to be consistent in doing the right thing.
And I have y'all
Yeah.
watching you do that. Man, I could do that too.
Mhm.
I want to be consistent, so I'm watching you. You
So,
know?
in other words, you're talking about maybe someday you'd be interested in doing your own podcast, right?
Hey, that's right.
Yeah.
Raising the bar.
And speaking of which, actually,
We have a podcast going here.
Mhm.
You got one going on over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how it works, though.
That's right.
Like, it's several people that we affiliate with. There's like Rodney Grimes and then was on my panel one time.
Mhm.
But way me and Rodney got hooked up, I was a guest on his show,
Mhm.
See?
right? And I was already doing Man in the Mirror from the house. And then I went on another podcast, and the guy, he ended up being a panel member, right?
Mhm.
But I did the first Man in the Mirror for a podcast on his show
So you learn from doing that.
with them guys.
So you raise the bar.
Yeah.
Now you're doing it here.
Oh, okay. So Rodney had this thing going. You was a guest on his
Yeah,
show
because
before you
of
started
Go-Go.
your show.
Because of Go-Go.
Yeah.
But I was already doing Man in the Mirror at my home.
Mhm.
Okay.
It wasn't a podcast, though. It was a man's rap.
Oh, just men's rap. Okay.
We was just coming, sitting like we doing now,
Uh-huh.
and rapping. Now, where it became a podcast because of Go-Go, right? I was asked to be on a lot of people before COVID, a lot of people's podcast. And I went on one guy's podcast and I told him about doing Man in the Mirror as this. And he was like, well, why don't you do a podcast then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And that's how it happened.
Yeah, actually, I want to say when I first came home, I think it's been like 5 years now. I had a vision, a premonition of doing a podcast.
Okay.
I don't know what happened, after being on Rodney's show, people to people, and being on your show, Man in the Mirror. It allowed me to watch you all. So y'all both are good in what you all do. So it gave me a
So you gotta be
platform
trained,
of
talk.
learning.
Right.
Like he just said, maybe one day he wanted to do a podcast. Yeah. So
And still, like you told me, just like you told me about the training, it ain't too late. Man.
it ain't too late.
We just gotta get
Still
proactive.
breathing.
Yeah, you still can do your podcast. And I'm just saying, like, once you get into knowing the basics, right? Then you get better by doing it.
Doing it.
Yeah,
The more you do it.
yeah, the more you do it.
That's right. You learn the fundamentals.
Once you learn the fundamentals,
of doing it, you got it. Oh, now you can run with it.
yeah, and
Put
like,
it to use.
yeah, put it
See,
use.
what them do, what they do, they taught you
The
how
basics.
to do the basics.
Yeah,
Now you doing it.
and along the way, one thing just needed, man. You need people, man.
That's right.
You
Can't
don't
do it.
you don't get that
just-
skill
that's
set.
right, That's right.
Man, look.
See, and that's the blessing. Here come God's work.
Yeah.
You need people. He worked through people.
First of all, you need God.
That's right.
If you ain't got God, then you just like a lamp that ain't plugged up.
And let me say this too.
Absolutely.
My son said to me one time, it was a powerful piece. My son, Antoine Preacher Porter. He said,
Yeah.
people need people. You know, and
Yeah.
you know, I say that to say the reality piece that is that God works through people
Yes, he do.
and
That's right.
be available for the message.
Yeah.
Not the
'Cause
message.
you don't know who he gonna
You
work
know what I'm
through.
saying? Yeah,
Right.
no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
How
God
about
works
that?
through people, man. You know,
And you don't know who he's gonna work through.
you know
That's
what's
right.
coming at
Yeah.
you.
You don't know
Be-
where it's coming
Be
from.
open.
Just be open.
You said the word. You said the magical words. You say lower your
Lower your expectations
expectations
and raise your
and raise
acceptance.
your acceptance.
That's a practice though.
Yeah.
See, like these ain't just words, these are things that I should be practicing on a daily basis.
Right.
If I want to get sharper.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when you talk about the boxing, right? You gotta be sharp. You know somebody could know the fundamentals of boxing, but haven't done it in a long time. You know what they call that? Rust.
Oh,
Yeah.
you fun, yeah.
Yeah.
They say
He's
you
rusty.
rusty.
He's
Yeah.
rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such thing.
Time and all.
It's such
Mhm.
thing.
What happened to a car when the time is skipping?
It miss. It
Mhm.
just be
It
missing.
misfired, right?
Don't run.
It ain't running correct.
That's right. Be missing.
Mhm.
So skill is your
That's
skill.
like a vocabulary.
Yeah.
I used to cuss like a sailor.
Mhm.
But how I got better, I was around people
Who didn't
that
cut?
didn't cuss,
Mhm.
use profanity.
Yeah.
So I felt some kind of way,
Kept cutting.
to hang around them, to stay around here.
Mhm.
I gotta stop cussing.
Yeah.
Change my vocabulary.
And them
And
people probably used to cuss a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I had to be trained people. That's why we say people need people.
Yeah.
And it made me get to a plateau where, man, I started liking myself.
Mhm.
Because I don't talk out the side of my neck.
Through that process.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm still working on it.
Me too.
Yeah.
But keep on working on it.
You know, shit,
Keep
I got a
working
lot
on
better.
Yeah.
But I'm still working. But let me say this.
You gotta train.
You gotta train. I like I'm a movie guy, right? I get a lot of metaphors from movies too. It's a movie called IP Man. And he's the guy, the master who's supposed to train Bruce Lee. That's what he's most notable for.
Really?
Yeah. So
The IP man.
you gotta watch it. It's a series. Yeah, it's a series of them.
He's
too.
wanting to train Bruce.
Shane Bruce. On the first IP Man, at the end, Bruce come in as a little kid, cocky. Hey, I want to learn. I'm already a master. I just need a little more.
Refreshing.
Yeah, whatever.
Mhm.
He said, come back.
Master
He said, come back. He
experience.
said, come back when you're 16. I think Bruce said, huh? And IP Man ain't flexing nothing. I see you at 16. Look what Bruce became.
Mhm.
Now Bruce took the basics he learned from IP Man, and then he invented some stuff all for the basics.
Mhm.
Into the martial arts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but all of it centered around the formula that IP Man gave him.
Right.
Mhm.
Everything he do stemmed from that. The seed was the foundation that he built,
Okay.
learning from IP Man.
Mhm.
IP Man was a bad man. And Bruce, he said in one of the other movies, he said, he has expanded far beyond my
Mhm.
imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, a
Yeah.
prime example too, right?
Yes.
Prime example. You know, I talked to a brother that was incarcerated the other day. Actually, he started me working out while I was incarcerated in prison. And he's a manager for Buffalo Wild Wings. He said,
Okay.
his wife has been on vacation. She's out of town with her sisters and family. I said, man, why you call me? We could have got a workout in, right?
Yeah.
He said, man, I've been meaning to call you and get a workout with you. I said, man, yeah, because we go all the way back, right?
Yeah.
And I told him, from being locked up with you and working out, and now, I got something for you.
Yeah.
Something you never seen before.
Yeah.
And even with my business and my company, most of my clients are females.
Okay.
And let me hit you with this piece. And I say most of my clients are females, and I don't have a lot of men, is simply because my opinion is that men can't get past me to get to themselves.
Mm.
You with me? Let me repeat that.
Oh, yeah.
They can't get past me to get to themselves. You know.
So what he talking about is a lot of image strife.
Image.
And that's another thing we got. You know, we have to learn
to keep us locked up.
Yeah,
right here.
yeah.
Mhm.
You know, in bondage of self.
Yeah.
You know, but and bondage of men too, because see, men tend to want to interact more with women. When I go to the gym, I talk to men. You know, I let it work out. And I try to establish a bond with men, even with you and I, right? You know, we establish a bond. I just don't want all my friends to be women anyway. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, men need men.
Right.
I mean, because you know, if you look at anything spiritually, man, in the spiritual Texas, it talks about one man being trained by another man.
Mhm.
Moses, he trained Joshua.
Mhm.
Joshua hung around Moses, and then he took over.
Mm-hmm.
Elijah and Elijah.
So iron sharpens iron.
Yeah. That's
where
it comes from. It comes from the
planted.
Bible.
Yeah.
But it's a spiritual principle.
Yeah.
Like certain things are spiritual principle. And then consistency. And you know, when we mentioned about the guy Moses, right? They said Moses' eye did never shut. He stayed sharp all the way until he went up in the mountain and God buried him.
Mm-hmm.
Said, and his eye never. He said Moses' eye never weakened. He stayed sharp. I mean, he was sharp mentally.
Yeah.
You know, and he was pretty strong for an older guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he stayed in shape.
There you go.
All part, mentally, spiritually, all that intact. He was intact.
Yeah.
The mental, spirit, and emotion. You know,
it's a guy that comes on
physical,
to work out.
Physical.
I think they out in Florida, showing them old cat.
Yeah.
Come on the Facebook, the real thing, and he
Older
working
guy.
out. Older guy. And man, he in good shape. He in shape. He out doing the youngins with the pull-ups, the push-ups, but because he's consistent.
Gotta be
And
consistent.
that's what he said. He said, man, I'm so good at this. This is all I do. I'm consistent at this.
Now I'm glad you said that, because what we're talking about in the whole, the topic is proper skill set, right?
Right.
But what we're talking about is developing a healthy lifestyle.
There you go.
No matter, you know,
Exactly.
the wholeness of it.
That's right.
The mental, the physical, and the spiritual. All of it needs. Yeah.
Say for instance, so you feel strongly that you have to develop a skill set in maintaining your spirituality.
Oh yeah, that's what I say. All three of them.
Exactly.
You got to have the same principle that you use in one area.
Yes, sir.
In all three of those areas.
That's right.
Gotta have it. And then guess what? When you don't use it, it becomes, like we said, you get rust on.
Get
Oh
rusty.
Yeah, you ain't sharp.
Yeah. And you know, and if blessings, if you send no blessings up, ain't no blessings coming down.
Well, that's it. You ain't put nothing in the bank.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You don't get. That's a skill set.
That's right. You don't put nothing in it. You can't
How
get
you
out.
gonna go to the bank? If I ain't got nothing in my bank account, I'm gonna get something out.
Like that, please. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's real talk.
you gotta put it. You gotta put something in the bank.
Put something in.
That's another proper skill set. Learning how to balance. Man, listen, balance is the key too.
That's it.
I'm gonna tell you, balance, and I want people to hear this, because this is something that I live in. So I know balance is a key, man. Just like
On a
we
daily
talk about
basis.
mental health, right?
Yeah,
Let's just go to the mental. We can break all of them down,
that's right.
because we know this guy's a professional on the physical, and I know he's not that far from the mental. So let's go to the mental.
But each one will feed one.
Yeah.
You know, you get the physical intact,
They work together.
and so the mental falls right in place with it.
All of them work
Cause see,
together.
you can't put a man together piece by just one whole,
Yeah.
you know, at one whole
It's that
setting.
piece by piece. Huh?
Yeah, it's piece by piece.
Check this out. I gotta use this one on that note, y'all. it's something I shared with the clients. I said it was a man and his son sitting in the living room, and the man was sitting at the table putting a piece of a puzzle of the world together, and his son was playing with toys on the floor. So the man was getting frustrated, right? And he said, "Man, I can't do this," because he's looking at the box of the world, and he's not really looking at no instructions or nothing. He's trying to put the world puzzle together. So he said, "Son, you get hungry?" He said, "Sure, Pop." So he said, "I'm gonna go in the kitchen and make us something to eat." So he go in there, he make some sandwiches for him and his son, get some juice and something, right? Some chips. And he come back, and when he come back to the table, he was shocked. He said, "Son, how you do it?" He said, "Oh, on the other side of the puzzle of the world was a picture of a man." He said, "So I put the man together." It was easy for me to put the man together
than the world.
than trying to put the world together. Because basically the world, we talking about low expectations, raise acceptance.
Right.
The world ain't gonna function the way I wanted to function.
And see, it's here come the process. Man, I got it. You know, we
got a call?
No. Okay. He open to it then?
I need a Bluetooth.
Huh?
The Bluetooth.
I thought he gave you his phone.
No, he just to talk to his friends. So I need.
No problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my bad. Yeah. So go ahead.
Putting the man together. You know, that puzzle thing, because I heard that too.
Yeah,
you know, yeah, man, I heard that too. And that was awakening for me to take a look at me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where it started. That mirror right there.
That's right. Man in the mirror.
Yeah.
A guy told me too one time, he said, "Man, you need to go look at yourself. Tell me what you like about yourself."
Cool.
Right? And what I didn't like about myself, the pain, the inner pain.
You ain't like the results.
I didn't like that. The inner pain.
Yeah, you ain't like the results you was getting.
Right. But
doing it your way.
Man, I had to start. First, I had to clean up me, stop stealing, lying, manipulating, you know, getting high, hanging out in the corner with the drink. All that. All that had to stop. Now I had to nourish me.
Yeah.
I had to feed myself right.
Yeah.
You know, get some strength, the foundation, get these legs right.
Yeah.
Then once I got the legs right, I started working on them, you know, the upper body. Then here come the head. You know, I could think straight. You know, follow some directions about doing the right thing.
Yeah. Let me give another shout out to. So when it comes, all you gotta do is just you can bring the person in, right? So you ain't gotta do nothing. So look, call in. Number is 202-200-3848. Once again, the man in the mirror call-in number for this show is 202-200-3848. Call in. We wait for your call. We want to hear what you had to say about the topic today is proper skill set. So we rapping about it, man. We break it down. From you. We want to hear what you got to say about it. Man, this thing is a wonderful thing, man, when you can get together with people who are genuine.
That's right.
You know, and this is like if you're going looking for gold or diamond, you know, those guys, those miners, it's a skill to that.
Yeah.
You ain't just going and digging no rocks.
That's right. You gotta know what to look for.
And they know what to look for.
Yeah.
And they know how to do it. And they got the right tools.
Yeah.
And they know how to use them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So them dudes, they was called gold miners.
Right.
They weren't just called some dudes digging. Mm-hmm. They had a title for that.
I didn't even know a diamond was coal.
See?
It was black rock.
It was coal. Pressed down with heat and
had to be transformed.
Yeah, and every coal don't turn into dime.
Right.
It's gotta be just right.
Gotta be just right. Transformed.
And then, like you said, they know what to look for because what you get really is a big piece of rock.
Mm-hmm.
And you might see a little bit of glass in there, right? But we don't know what to look for if we're not skilled in the area. Mm-hmm. But when they go, and then think about this in life, I use that analogy because it goes with life, right? To find diamonds and rare rocks and stuff in people, you go through a lot of dirt and rocks and stones and iron. And you go through all that kind of stuff in your life.
I had to be buffed. I had to be buffed to get right where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
I mean, go through the ringer.
And you know who does it?
Buffed.
You know who does all
God.
this, right? He do it, yeah.
That's right. God.
In his own time.
In his own
On
time.
time. Always on time.
Hey, another one. I got another one I'm using because this is the platform for these joints. They jewels, right? And somebody told me, so I'm just sharing what was told to me. It was a man that used to deliver water to a little remote town out in the desert. And he had an old Ford truck. And he could jimmy that truck and fix it every once in a while when it break down. He can do something and, you know,
Keep it running.
to keep it running. Yeah. But one particular day, and this road he took, nobody else was on the road. Because it was out in the middle of nowhere. But this road, long road he took, he'd never seen nobody on that road, right? And there was country folk, they had no cars and nothing. That's why he was bringing them water. And so one day, the truck broke down halfway there. He got out. He did everything he knew to try to get this truck running. Over and over, all that he knew. He was exhausted of everything he knew. And then he seen dust come down the road. He said, ain't nobody never been down this road. So he got closer. It was a long white limousine. And a little man jumped out the back wearing all white. He said, hey, sir, you need some help? He said, man, I done did everything. It's dead now. I think it's finally dead. He said, pop the trunk. Let me see what I can do. He said, man, it's dead, sir. I'm so thankful for help. Can you give me a ride to town or something? I guess they won't get their water today. He said, man, just humor me. Pop the trunk. I mean, the hood. He popped the hood. The man got under there a little bit. He said, go on in there and start it up. He said, it ain't gonna start, man. It's dead. He said, man, just humor me. So he turned it and John purred like a kitten. He said, it ain't never sound like this. He said, what did you do? He said, never mind that. He said, who are you? Oh, my name is Mr. Ford.
Come on, man.
He fixed the old Ford, Mr.
Yeah.
Ford. Fixed this.
Repair daily.
Yeah.
He the one invented it.
Right.
It's God the one
Mr.
invented it.
Ford. Yeah.
God invented us.
Yeah.
Only when we get to the end of ourselves.
That's why we all got a gift, man.
Yeah.
And we need to share it.
That's why we do this.
That's why we.
That's why I know I do it.
Yeah.
And I know you guys, that's the same, just like everybody is on a different journey. Even if we collectively do it together, we all on our own individual journey.
Yes, sir.
That's why you might have people start with you and might not end with you.
Come on, man. Share that.
It ain't got nothing to do with them. God got them on their own path.
Shoot, our introduction was at the
At
the
Go-Go.
event, at the Go-Go event.
I always say God uses Go-Go to open up a lot of platforms and doors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I give shout out to those who still enduring. And I'm be honest, man. I had to learn that I'm not gonna get the same love I give to people. I'm not. That's because they not built the way I'm built.
Oh yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
And that's all right. That's the Lord expectations. And the Lord of expectations. So
come on.
I still get love even when they don't show it back.
It's like he talked about, like, how men look at, you instead of looking at themselves.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
You know? Same here with me. When I'm out, I get guys to come with me because I do home improvement. I'm skilled in some areas. But most of them, they looking at me instead of paying attention, saying, hey, I could do this if I just pay attention and apply.
Yeah.
And I do it.
Because most times,
See?
I ain't got to be there. I can just tell you because study of people, right? They worried about how much you getting paid.
Yeah,
And
but
you hiring them.
that's the wrong focus, though.
Yeah, it's the
See,
wrong focus.
that's the wrong focus of
Yeah,
the whole,
yeah,
of the whole
You
scenario.
hiring them and you done made a deal with them on how much you
Yeah.
gonna pay them, and they still worried about what you get.
I had a little kid come with me. I'm gonna share this because some of them out there need to know this. The little guy, he called me Paper Chaser. I was living out in Clinton. The little guy lived around the corner.
Yeah,
know,
old
we
baby
talk-
Jay.
He was out of school, yeah. And he saw me every day. And he used to ride by on his bike. And I said, "You want to go to work with me?" He said, "Yeah." So a couple of months in, he said, "I'm gonna call you Mr. Paper Chaser."
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
he was making $1 every day
Mm-hmm.
going to work with me.
Yeah,
He said, "I'm gonna call you Mr. Paper Chaser."
yeah. You know you can get $1 working with you, probably.
And I
Yeah.
appreciated it because what I did, shoot, I opened him up to some skill sets.
Exactly.
He probably out there. I ain't seen this kid in, man, I know it's 20 years, right?
Yeah.
He probably doing his own thing
Mhm.
and teaching somebody.
But that's how it works. Like
Right.
you said that earlier. See, it might seem redundant what we're talking about, right? But that's another skill set. I had to be repetitively taught the same thing.
Yeah.
Just like you talked about how you was acting as a kid. You repetitively act like that. That was a skill.
Skill set.
That was skill set cutting up.
Yep.
We all learned that. And guess what? We watch somebody else and we learn it from them.
I had an aunt,
See?
this was me. And she couldn't stand a distraction. She just wanted to be quiet.
Mhm.
She said, "Why can you stop doing that?" And in my mind, I'm like, "Why?" But I'm being distracted. And I know it now.
Yeah.
So
So now you do it on purpose.
there you go.
Mhm.
Now it's on purpose. So what I do, I'll sit in somewhere and distract the whole class. Because I know I can be distracted.
I can be.
Yeah,
And that's a form of getting attention too.
that's right.
It's a form of
Seek
getting
attention.
attention. Yeah. But we know all this because we learned a new skill set of self, discovery.
And see, my father was,
self-awareness.
my dad taught me the plumbing world.
Yeah.
Introduced me into the plumbing world, right? And the engineer boilers.
Mhm.
I didn't know that I was going to run with it.
Right.
And I just thought he was being mean to me, making me do this and learn this
Yeah.
and stuff. He
You
was
didn't know-
instilling.
Yeah,
He
you
was
didn't know that
just-
skill set that could
That's
feed
right.
my family
He was
one day.
instilling this skill set in my world. So someday I'm
Yeah.
gonna use that skill set to make it.
Yeah. How about that?
To be on another plateau in my life. And that's what I do today.
Mhm.
Hey, I want to shout out to the dude Monty Watson, Major League Band. They're filming a commercial with the Wizards right now.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I seen him on there earlier. And little young, he let me get on stage when I get a little itch to do my thing,
Mhm.
and let me get on stage sometimes. So shout out to him. But I like to commend all the ones who still striving but do your thing, man. And we're gonna switch over to this. We're talking about skill set as dealing with people.
Yeah.
That's why you get blessings because of the way you treat people.
people.
Now, if you don't remember that, see
So
one
we say
thing about
people need people.
man, look, old dude used to say it all the time over Alexandria, right? He say every time he seen me, he said, "You're doing so well," and he was very short with his talking to anybody anyway, but he was very sharp, and he was living a productive life for over 50-some years, right? So he said, "People need people, the luckiest people in the world."
That's right.
He said the thing about building walls to keep people out, you trap
Yeah,
yourself
people.
in.
Mm.
Huh?
I like it.
Yeah, look, I know you look.
Yeah,
And look,
I like that one.
he said, a man wrapped up in himself is in a very small package.
Mhm.
That's what he said.
Mhm.
He said, a man wrapped up in himself is in a very small package.
And a closed hand can't receive.
Can't see nothing. All these is stuff that had to be practiced,
Yes,
not
sir.
just say it. See that's another skill set. Learning how to put in practice what you say you know.
Mhm.
You say you know it, but your behavior don't show it.
Not demonstrated.
Yeah.
And somebody watching.
No, all the time.
Trust
All
me,
time.
somebody watching.
It's like your kids.
Yup.
Your kids, you can tell, man, look, that old saying, do as I say, not as
Yes,
I do. That don't work, man.
What about
So
this
you
one?
smoke cigarettes and you tell them,
Don't smoke no
I better not
Yeah.
catch you smoking those
What
cigarettes.
about this one? Who are you when no one's
Let's
looking?
look.
That's a mean one.
Who?
That's the real one. That's the real you.
That's the real.
That's why exposing yourself is medicine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
being free.
yeah, it's freedom.
It's being free. Getting
That
free.
don't mean that you ain't gonna struggle with some things.
That's right.
You still may struggle with some things, but
It's
you gotta
always work.
expose it. You
It's
gotta
always
expose it.
work to do.
Yeah, it's always work to do.
Yeah.
You know, I heard a guy up in Ocean City, Maryland, and he said, man, he was talking about that who am I with nobody looking, John, right? But he said something that was so deep, man. And then later on, I ended up reading what he said. He was absolutely correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said, my disease, and he was talking about substance abuse, right? He said, my disease grows in the dark, but it dies in the light of exposure.
God.
I said, good God, Almighty.
Yes, sir.
Speech, yeah.
He said, so it's like anything festers because there's not no light on it. He said, but when I expose it to the light,
Just like a plant.
yeah,
That's how a plant needs light.
need light.
It needs that day sunlight
And
to grow.
all these slogans and mottos, right? I want to tell you one that I really had a lot of problems with.
Yeah.
Therapeutically speaking.
Mhm.
It says, some of us must
Made that.
die in order for someone
Some to live. Yeah.
You know,
You
I
still
had problems
you
with
still got a
that.
problem with it?
You know, let me say,
Because I know.
let me further elaborate.
Yeah.
You know, I had problems with it
Yeah.
because I didn't get the full understanding.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the
That's
full
another-
understanding is this. The full understanding is simply, as I repeat, some of us must die in order for some of us to live. What I take from that is that I am seeing people dying every day, right?
Okay.
And by seeing people die, it makes me want to live.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's simple as you can get it.
Yeah.
Check this out. If I see you keep eating something and then you pass out, then what's gonna eat it? He pass out. I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to eat that.
That's right.
Yeah. That's what it's basic. And you know, it's sad, but it's true that, you know, I work at detox now, right?
Oh, you okay?
Okay.
In I worked at treatment centers for 14 years, and I've been working in detox now for going on almost 6 years. Mental health and detox is a different animal than working at treatment centers.
Yeah.
Even though I see some mental health at the treatment center.
Of course.
Oh yeah, but it's a different animal, right? Especially when you're under the umbrella of mental health. See, at the treatment centers, you might have some mental health, but you ain't under that umbrella. We'll walk you to the gate.
Yeah.
Right, right. They ain't gonna walk you to the gate in the mental health zone. You know, so they yeah. So look, the point I'm making is that in there, you're talking about lower expectation, raise acceptance. In that environment, right, you see more death because it's more repeated offending. There's more people come back to detox before they go to the treatment. Right. Oh, and then you see it getting younger and younger now.
Yep.
It's disturbing. Like I don't, as a teenager, we grew up in, basically in the 70s, 80s, right? As a teenager, man,
You had activity.
I know I'm saying I don't know too many. I don't know nobody who got killed by another person.
Right.
Right? And I was in the street 10 toes. I don't know nobody who was killed by another. I know somebody who got whooped real bad and all that.
Yeah.
And I barely know anybody who died of some kind of accidents or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or just died, period. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that much death at a young age.
No.
Like, you know who was dying? The older people.
Right.
It wasn't that many of us dying at a young age. Now it's at record pace. So this stuff like this, y'all need to be listening, but it's up to you. See, we can't, you know, if I could just inject this hope to people, that's why we don't even say it on Man in the Mirror. We just share our experience.
Our experience through the hope.
Yeah. But we just share our experience here.
Okay.
You know, if you get some hope out of it, that's left up to the individual.
There you go.
Because we got to know what environment we in. See, that's another skill set. Knowing where you at.
Where you at?
There's a certain decor in certain environments. And if you don't know how to act in this environment, then you ain't got the skill set for it. That's just like right now, if we go to, I'm just being straight up honest. If I go to McDonald's and I go to a 5-star restaurant, it's a different decor.
Mm-hmm.
Right? See, I remember not knowing my fork settings, stuff like that. That's just talking about skill set. I didn't know that there was a soup spoon. See, I know that now. I didn't know these things, right? I didn't know there was a
even one hand.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't listen. I didn't know how to conduct in certain environments.
Right.
And that's a skill set, man.
There you go.
It ain't talking about being phony or nothing.
But you
Just what goes with this.
Right. You had to be showed that too.
If you was a salesman at a car dealership, it's a certain decor that you had to have.
Right.
You ain't gonna be in there like you in the hood.
That's right.
You're not.
And you gotta know how to talk.
Yeah,
all that comes along with the sales.
But it's a skill set even learn how to talk. Right?
That's right.
My uncle used to sell cars.
Yeah.
And he used to talk about, man, listen, everybody just can't do this.
No, it ain't right for it.
You gotta have a good posture. Now, all your appearance, if you have a clean, good appearance, that'll help you get past better than.
So all these are metaphors, but what I'm talking about is learning the basics.
Get some help from that one because this
learning the basics, man. In every arena, there's a basic foundation to it. It's a basic blueprint. It's a blueprint to everything.
That's right. A different language.
And different. That's part of it.
There you go.
That's part of the blueprint.
Your forte, what we say, the representative.
Yeah.
You got a representative.
Like for example, you can watch. We talk about Go-Go. You can watch Go-Go, right? But you might think you can do lead talking. And I hear people think they can lead talk. Oh man, you know what you're doing. I can do this. And then let them do it, and they run through the songs, all the songs in 15 minutes. It's more to it than just getting up there running through the songs.
Right.
It's a skill set. It's a skill set to it. Now, see, I'm glad you said that, right? Let me ask you that. I'm gonna have to. How many times you lead talk?
None.
So you don't know what you're talking about.
There you go.
So look. So you can't say you gotta look out there. You can't say nothing when I don't know something about it. Check this out. This is how I learn. This is how I learn. When I don't know something about it, I don't say nothing about what you gotta do about it.
That's right.
Because I don't know about it. That's how I embarked on this new way of life, because I came in this time totally surrendered to the fact that I don't know how to do it. I ain't know nothing else. My man Turkey said, I love Turkey. Oh, Reggie. Yeah, he said, delete everything you think you know so we can give you something to work for you.
Yeah. So delete this.
Delete it.
Yeah.
All of it.
Delete it.
But this will not delete all of it. Because it ain't work for you. Now everything that from 23 years now in accounting been working for. Not perfect, but the basics is still there.
Yeah, you know, it's not
It's working.
Yeah.
about
See?
perfection, it's about progress. Right?
But one thing I gotta do perfection in this area is not taking any of them substances in. What we talked about in that, right? But in the midst of that, I had to learn the blueprint of how to perform to be successful. I had to learn that.
Oh yeah.
I had to learn how to actually live
That's right.
and not survive.
Live.
Live and survive are two different animals.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
To live.
Live. That's why I got joy, because I
You
got
gotta unlearn to relearn.
yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Delete everything.
Yeah, delete.
Delete it.
Just unlearn all that. Cause I thought I was smart.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't read a paragraph.
Let me tell you
Well,
what.
See how he took that? That's a skill set. When I gave it to him, know why I give it to him? Because I know he can take it.
Yeah.
If I said that to some other people, they would get up and we don't have to do it. What you tell me? Because that's how it works.
Because it's violence. I ain't leave nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. If I ain't never did it, I can't tell a chef. I ain't never been a chef. And a chef be talking on the show and talking about, well, you gotta have this and you gotta be always, you gotta marinate, whatever they say.
Right.
I don't know nothing about it. I need to sit and learn.
Oh, yeah.
If I want to do it,
There you go.
yeah. Because I don't know nothing about it. That's how I started learning. I said humility. I know for a fact humility
But you have to
is the
be
main
taught.
ingredient to be teachable.
Yeah. You gotta remain teachable.
Gotta be main teachable.
I heard an old cat said, "You're never too old to learn."
Never too old.
I had to sell him, man. I was sat down,
Mhm.
got out, thought I could play catch up.
Mhm.
I ain't using. I've been sitting down a minute.
Mhm.
Ended up getting caught, went right back
Oh yeah.
with the same seller.
The same
I ended up
seller.
with the same seller.
Oh my God.
He said, "Man, what did you do different?"
Yeah.
And I'll be like, he said, "You ain't do nothing different. You did the
He
same
came back
thing.
before he left.
I did the same thing. I ain't do nothing different. I
He
left
back
out.
the same set.
I was same cell with the same celly.
Your same
Old
bed.
head,
Hey, look,
same bump.
he ain't changed nothing. He looking at different results.
Yeah. And he said, but it helped me.
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing. I thought I went out there to catch up where I left off and be successful, doing the same thing.
But you had to catch
And
up.
when I got caught and came back, they put me right back in that cell with OT. And he said, "Man, what did you do different?" And I couldn't say nothing,
Mhm.
right? He said, "You ain't do nothing different.
Mhm.
That's why you back."
Yeah.
Boom.
Mhm.
So I had to be taught, learn.
So we
to-
saying these skill sets. Go ahead. You said you had to be taught and learn
to do something different.
to do something different. These skill sets, it becomes a lifestyle.
Yeah.
So what we talking about is a
Woo,
lifestyle
the
change.
lifestyle.
We're not just talking about.
Well, let me add to that.
Go ahead.
Put a spin on that. First, it had to become a mindset and
Right.
then a lifestyle. Psychologically, you ain't got it up here, but mindset,
Mhm.
lifestyle, I have to be ready upstairs before I can even attempt to contemplate a change.
I can tell you this. I gotta have the honesty, old man, and wilderness is a cornerstone to it, right? I gotta first have that, right? Because I might not be right up here, but if I practice everything that you told me, me and the dude that helped guide me, we got a saying. I can't think my way into a new way of living. I had to live my way into a new way of thinking. So I can come in. I can't come over here and say, "Well, I got my mind ready," and I don't know how to actually do it. So I had to take some direction.
Oh yeah.
So I needed somebody to tell me what to do in the beginning.
That's right.
And then I did it so many times because it's like fingernails, right? You can look at your fingernails all you want. You won't see them grow. But if you don't cut them, one day you say, damn, my fingernails are that long.
Long.
So I don't see the progress. I don't see the progress. I just keep doing it. I
Right.
keep doing it. That's why I say it's a lifestyle change. Because he started telling me to do this instead of that old lifestyle stuff. Do this, do that,
Mhm.
do this. And then all of a sudden, see, because the key is consistency and longevity.
Right.
I done seen people start off, and like we talked, some may die for others to live. So I've been watching over once you stay around for a while.
Yeah, you see
I
it.
pay attention to the ones who don't have the right skill set.
Uh-huh.
Because the right skill set is just to be open and honest and willing to do something different because my way don't work. So I had to listen to my teacher. See, if I ain't letting nobody guide me, then I'm gonna do what I know.
Yeah.
If you're in the ring and you ain't never been battle tested and you get hit and you might forget everything you taught.
Yeah.
You got me. I done seen it.
That's why-
Yeah,
That's why he called the trainer.
that's right.
You know,
The trainer.
that's why he called the
You
trainer.
gotta be trained.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, that's why. Remember that movie, with Denzel Washington? He threw a little white girl in the water, teach her how to swim,
Yeah.
huh? And he gave her, but he was teaching her physically, but
Okay.
he was also building that mindset. But it was the physical teaching first.
Yeah.
He said, if you train, he said, nobody can beat you if you train her, right? He said, now I'm gonna show you how to properly do it. And he was teaching her how to do it, right? And then he said, train or not train. Now she built up some confidence because she's been
Train.
doing it.
Trainer.
Because she's been doing it. See, I've seen a lot of people do this and not this.
Right.
An old Caucasian man was the chaplain over Alexander jail back in the day. And I was in his chaplain joint. Me and Conti. Now Conti the chaplain.
Yeah.
But we was in there together. We was in there together. You don't mind me telling you, because that's the glory of it. Now he's chaplain. He was in there with me.
Okay.
He stayed consistent.
Mm-hmm.
I did a little more research and then I found that he came around.
Mm-hmm.
But he stayed consistent, right? And let me tell you, he told me and Conti and I, when we see each other, we always talk about it, right? He says, an old man told him, now he's an old man now, the chaplain, old white man. He said, your walk talks and your talk talks, but your walk talks louder than your talk talks.
Mm.
I said, me. Now I ain't understand it back then.
So that's
I didn't.
Your
Yeah.
Sounds
action.
slick,
Right.
but I could say that, right? But until I had training, I understand exactly what he's saying.
See, we got, like you said, you got to be trained.
Consistent.
You got to be trained.
Yeah.
So I want to keep my title. I got to go to gym. every day. Eat right, spar, listen to my trainer,
Road work, all that.
You know,
Right.
Yeah. All that.
and all that. Eat right.
Whatever it takes. The train
That's right.
tell me. Whatever train tell me.
There you go.
Whatever train tell me. I need to do it. And I need to be consistent at doing it. And then all of a sudden, it's a lifestyle change. Because check this out. I improve what I'm saying. You do physical health, right?
Yeah.
That's your thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do it every day, basically,
Damn near.
right? But consistently.
Yeah.
Every week you do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's your lifestyle. It's a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, our old lifestyle consists of going around the way and
Same old place.
yeah, doing illegal activity. That's an old lifestyle.
Yeah.
Slip the people place.
Place-
But that's basics. The basics. See, like we remember when you say when you do something long enough, there's levels to it. Yeah, that's the truth. Like you can see a mechanic who started off and he's a nuts and bolts guy, and you talk to two of them seasoned mechanics, they say, little boy, just sit there right here,
Mm-hmm.
two grown men talking.
Yeah.
Because they can listen to him and say, man, you know the basics,
Right.
right? But after a while, man, and you consistently been doing it after a while, you know what I'm saying? You become IP man.
But that's how I learned. Old man named John.
Yeah.
I was plumber, working as a plumber. And
John
he heard
was nice,
me
wasn't it?
he was residential.
Yeah.
John was good. And I'm under there messing with that trap, had my channels backwards.
Yeah.
He said, turn them damn pliers around, tearing up that packing nut. And
See, I don't even know what that means.
yeah,
See
but
what I'm saying?
he could hear.
He can
He
hear.
didn't even see me.
Good God
But,
Almighty.
he
I hope
could
y'all
listen.
hear what he's talking about.
He
'Cause
could
this deep.
listen to
We on the same page now.
he could listen
He
to me
sees it.
screwing that I was wrong, using my pliers wrong.
Two things. Since I've been on this path, right?
So I had to be trained.
I can hear if I can hear it. Like he heard that pipe thing.
Yep.
I can hear if you mature in your walk.
Right.
Right? And I can hear.
Better than seeing.
Yeah, I only got to see.
That's right.
You start talking, I can tell if you mature in your walk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because like he can hear that pipe, he know the sound. He know the correct sound.
Yeah.
Huh? So we know, like you said, we know the right lingo. Some people can talk the lingo, but you know when it's a substance to it.
Yeah.
It's a difference. It's a difference. And that become with maturity.
There you go. Transform.
Yeah, it comes with maturity,
Transformation.
but it comes with consistency and working and learn the right way. Like I can say I work out, but if I ain't working out the right way, I ain't gonna get the results still. Yeah.
Right. There you go.
Overall development.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. And I wonder why I ain't
Burn a lot of
lose
energy.
this gut. I can't do, you hear that a lot, right?
Yeah.
Especially the gut, right?
Yeah.
Why I can't lose this now? Why I can't lose this baby fat? Ain't no baby fat. You ain't been a baby.
You ain't seen baby.
Yeah, that's fat.
Baby fat.
Yeah.
That's fat.
Yeah, hey man. So like this show is very important and it's here, it's in the archives. You know, these shows, man, are very meaningful because we sharing lived experience. We share,
Life experiences.
yeah, we share lived experience, man. I try to get guys that I have some kind of rapport with that I know will come and give some solid dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Because not just because they talking it. Because I don't see them walking.
I share a lot of guys tell them, man, dreams come true.
Yeah.
I let them know dreams come true, man.
Yeah.
You know, these part of my dreams. I'm not a real talkative person,
No, you're not.
you know, but I'm learning how to open up. This is breaking me to come on live and
Doing something that's uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
something different.
It's something different.
This is
But
different.
meaningful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, because like you said earlier, 80 helps me, helps 80 most.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
There you go.
I ain't helping y'all. This is medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
This is medicine right here, man. So, you know, it doesn't matter if you get the support and all that, and all the likes and all that stuff. That ain't what this for. This for the transformation
Mm-hmm.
of someone's life that may hear this. One person.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Just one.
Because, you know, you ask yourself, you ever ask yourself, who inspired Martin Luther King? They talk about his father was a preacher and all that, but who actually really trained and inspired him? He probably learned a lot from his father, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I'm pretty sure it was someone else
That's
that,
right.
that really took
Along the way.
along the
Maybe,
way
that's right.
more than one. He probably watched a lot of different people and learned.
That
know,
puzzle.
But he that puzzle. But he inspired the whole world.
Yeah.
But nobody talks about really who inspired him.
Yeah, so it'd be a good piece.
Ain't that something? Like who were the people who were instrumental
Mm-hmm. It's development.
in his development? I like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we need you.
Wow.
Yeah.
And his development.
Yeah. Because that's what it is. It's development.
That's right. But
We
we
all-
all
we all-
take
we
a
all-
bit development.
It said the road is always under construction.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
We the road.
Yeah.
It's always more to learn, man. You might mature in one area. I said life is like baking a cake. You get the smooth on one side and a lump come up somewhere else.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Or stick to the pan.
It's so sick to the fan.
You know, the term is that
So we left something out.
the term is life will show up.
It will.
You know, and in addition to that, I always say you never know what's coming around the corner.
Mm.
You know?
But if you prepared, see, preparation, look, now, what's this? Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah.
And
You can always be ready
still hit you.
before it come around the corner.
Yeah.
You know, you can always be ready. Just
And it still may
you don't have to get ready.
Yeah.
There you go. They
Stay
say,
ready.
Stay ready. Yeah.
But
Stay
see,
ready.
when you train, and we talked about this earlier, I don't know if you was here yet, but we talked about, you know, my Uncle Fred, man, left better, man. God rest his soul, man. Man, he was such an inspiration in some areas to me, right? And when it came to that boxing, man, he knew this stuff, right? That's his thing. He knew that he could train. Everybody didn't know it, can't give it to other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was good at training people, right? And some people might whoop them or everything, but they just can't train. Everybody can't train.
Right.
So that was one of his skill sets, training, right?
See, it's a gift.
And he used to say this. He said, the harder you get hit, the calmer you get.
Mm.
He said, you cannot fight angry.
Oh yeah.
It takes a lot of energy.
Right. Yeah, I believe that.
He said you're supposed to be, he said, even though it's a sea is raging around you, on the inside you should be like still water.
And you can't think.
You
can't think angry.
Huh?
The sea is something around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be still.
Mm-hmm.
Everything inside you should be like still water.
Yeah.
He said, and you calculate. You know what I'm saying? He said, while they fighting wild.
But that's how you learn. Two, once you know how to balance, we talked about balance.
Yeah.
Here come balance. If I don't get angry, I could think.
Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I just keep a balance,
Come on.
he gonna hit me. I know he gonna hit me hard,
Yeah.
right? I mean, he gonna hit me hard to the body or to the head, and it's gonna hurt. But I can't get mad.
Yeah.
I gotta think then what to do so he don't hit me like that no more.
Yeah, but even that, he said, man,
That's
you gotta
the
condition. You gotta condition yourself.
There you go. Become consistent.
Is he gonna be able to take mine? I'm gonna take his.
Yeah.
Can you take mine?
Uh-huh.
And if I'm in better shape, and I know I'm in better shape, I just did interview with my man, the champ, Daryl Coley. Yeah, I did an interview with Daryl Coley not too long ago, right? Mm-hmm. And Daryl said this, man. He said, man, I knew I trained harder than everybody. He said his mom told him, he said, why you don't look scared, mom? Why, everybody else get nervous before I fight? Why you don't never be nervous? She said, but baby, because I know you train. Mm-hmm. And when you train, can't nobody beat you.
Mm-hmm. Train hard.
And that's it, man. Consistently. That man ain't never smoked or drank none his whole life, and he was living right in the midst of the hood. Everybody doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because he was sold out to this, somebody had trained him that if you stay pure, you got a shot to be great.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can't do these things.
He was programmed. He was programmed.
They just say like this. They said, man, them
box.
people done, 9 years old. He started 9. Yeah. He said, shout out to Daryl Coley, my man. Uh-huh. So look, and he said that while they was doing that, he was running. While all his friends was out on the street, he said because his lifestyle didn't consist of the stuff they were doing. Because he wanted to be a great boxer. Mm-hmm. So that's why I say it starts off with your willingness, man.
Right.
That's part of the cornerstone.
Have to be willing.
You gotta be honest, man. Look. Nobody don't have to be
Knock on
around. You
wood.
said, who am I when nobody looking?
Mhm.
Nobody has to be around for me to go train,
Yeah.
right? And then I gotta be open so I can learn from other people. Even though I might have some, he said he ain't had the goodest trainers, right? He said, but he watched other successful fighters
Mhm.
and he picked up stuff from them.
Yeah, yeah.
So it ain't no one way to learn.
See, that's what I'm saying. You can see.
Yeah.
You know, it's better for me. I'm speaking to my experience. I learned a lot by watching,
Yeah.
not by them talking.
But you still learn.
I'm learning, still
You
learning.
watch.
Mhm.
As I see, going to school,
Yeah.
I didn't go to school to learn. I went to school because all my friends went to school. I couldn't hang out by myself. So why not go to school, hang out in school?
like,
So
like
learn
I
something.
always say, we talk about proper skill set. I got to say this one. Back to Uncle Fred. When we came in there, we didn't have the modern stuff they got over at Alexander Boxing Club now. We didn't have none of that. We was in a room with a hard carpet on the floor, so if you get knocked down, you're gonna hit that hard carpet, right? But we had a mirror, a long mirror back then. You remember? A long mirror on the wall. And 10 of us came because my uncle just came home. And I said, man, y'all come on, we're gonna box. He first team. Real like legitimate team. Yeah, other guys worked out there before then, but not no legitimate team. And so we got there. He said, all right, let me see your stance. Man, I'm 15. I'm going to Coliseum. We get a couple fights. I whoop some people. I put my stance up, and everybody put the stance up. And he said, all y'all wrong. 10 of us, man. We said, man, what? Hold up, man. We fight. We be going rumbling. He said, you fighting other unskilled fighters. He said, that's why you're winning. You got more determination. He said, but you ain't got no skill set. Man, do you know that he made most of us for 3 months just work on our stance and our balance? He said, this is what we're going to do. Calisthenics, road work, stance and balance. You ain't hitting no bags. You ain't throwing no punches. You ain't doing nothing. Just stance and balance.
Because he's got to start somewhere.
ABC still existing, right?
Yeah.
Who got it?
Study up there, guys.
So they got it. Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, so shout out to Study for taking the man on, keeping it going.
Everybody, it's steps.
It's levels, see?
Yeah, levels. It's steps to get better. You know, at it.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. Like you go to school, you go
to first grade or kindergarten, first grade, and so forth.
Yeah, but I'm back on the skill set. Cause see, you got to come in there and be a student.
Yeah, that's right.
You got to come in as a student.
That's right.
Be open to take some information to know how to do the work.
Yeah.
To hone your craft.
So what they do?
That's it.
Yeah. So what they give you?
To hone your craft. Yeah.
So they give you some books or paperwork to go by. You know, understand this the procedure.
They show them.
You know, we give you books. Then you get the hands-on.
Yeah.
They show you the tools how to do it.
Yeah.
And all. So, you know, you're raising the bar. It's levels.
It's a handbook.
Your skill
you say
set.
It's a handbook. That's the blueprint.
And okay,
That's the blueprint, man.
And then it goes even further. Yeah. Now you gotta know the codes, the lingo,
the whole. Hold up, become a lifestyle.
There you go.
Think about it. It become a lifestyle once you know, like we was talking about, man. When you know something, first of all, you have experience in doing it, right?
Yeah.
Over a long period of time, right?
That's right.
And you're a student of it. Like you changed. My father said he was a master mechanic, but every year he had to learn something different because life is always changing. Cars, there's new cars coming out. So he said some young kids had to come and teach him about new cars, with electric and all that stuff came, because he didn't learn that at first.
I knew how to ride a motorcycle young. Never had a motorcycle and the chair, the shed. I'm like, going on 2 years with a motorcycle license.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going to get my license, but I had to go to a training
Yeah.
to be trained. You know how much stuff I didn't know
See?
riding a motorcycle out here?
Yeah.
That I learned in that class?
See?
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about, y'all. And just to reiterate, man, we might be jumping here and there, but man,
The skill set.
the skill set gotta be open to learn it.
That's right.
And it's not something that we learn one time. It's over periods of time of doing something consistently.
Right.
And accepting the help, letting people guide you in that process who know better than you. That's how your life get better.
And it don't happen overnight.
It don't happen.
Man,
It's
it's
that word. What's that word? It's a
process.
It's a
It's all in the
process.
process, man.
It is, man. But those are the how-tos. Man, be humble. Let somebody show me how to do it, right? And remain teachable. Remain teachable.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just be teachable why it's benefiting you. If you want to do it, you got to go through the hardship of it.
Right.
Everything ain't reward. There's some.
Yeah.
Hey, look, what they say in working out, the burn.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's the burn,
No
baby.
pain, no gain.
After the burn, and this I do know, because from like I said, from boxing, that's when then you start getting the reward
Right.
Yeah.
after the burn.
That means you doing it right.
That's right.
When
Mhm.
you get that burn, oh yeah, you doing it right.
like you
The
used to
muscles.
say when we ran, like, you know, in one period I was running pretty good one time because I got mad because I lost my first exhibition from gassing out,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So I went to running for consistently for about a month, right?
Yeah.
And I noticed when I fought that next fight, right, I had some extra in the tank.
Some gas.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. So, man, y'all got any last words where people can find you on social media or
Oh,
anything?
yeah, I do.
Okay.
Actually, I'm on all actually the social media outlets.
Yeah.
But yeah, my email address is williamshorace, the number 40 at gmail.com.
Okay.
And my number, of course, is 202-200-3848. And that is 24 hours, 7 days a week. Call me.
All right.
Trainer. You want a good trainer, a great trainer? You
Thank
can
you.
go back and run that back. So we got to hurry up. So come on, Soldier.
Hey, I'm good. I'll see you on the next
Man in the mirror.
Man in the Mirror show.
Yeah. So what is it? Man in the mirror is the talk show that what? It's the talk show that matters, y'all.
And talk show that matters.
Yeah, that's
Man
right.
in the mirror.
So
I want to
look,
thank you for, pulling this.
Mhm. Yeah, I appreciate
We all
it.
need it.
man, I need y'all guys, man.
Appreciate the
And I thank you.
invitation.
I thank you for
No problem.
coming.
Appreciate
Yes,
the
sir.
Oh,
invitation.
this is my main man.
Yes, sir.
Everybody got one.
Yeah.
Wait a
My
minute.
man.
I see
Pleasure,
mine.
Nice
brother.
to meet you.
Okay,
man.
so look, y'all. We'll be back here. This show is dedicated to Purcell Vini, man. God rest in peace, Purcell. I love that dude like a brother, man.
My condolences.
And we'll be back here the 20th of next month.
Can I get a little shout out too? Can I get a
Okay.
shout out? Yeah, I want to give a shout out to the personal training company that I work for, which is LG Total Fitness. To all my co-workers, especially, Celinda, and of course there's
Can't get all of them. We got
Yeah,
to go.
Walter.
We gotta go.
And appreciate y'all.
All right, we gotta go, y'all. So see you next month, the 20th. We right back here.
Peace.